All right, this is the week 2024 update for the America's Holding Company owners. It is May 10th, 2024, and this is Justin Stevens signing in. So I've been updating this weekly for months now. Um, I've not done a good job sharing it. So I'm getting better at that. And this is what I call the National Tax Strategy Education Program, where I try to explain what I'm doing. So, stepping into it, the business model essentially, I am an affiliate marketing business. It is a blog, it is justindcstevens.com. When you hit the landing page, it's my billboard. That billboard drives traffic to whatever's relevant current in my life. And so as my life changes, so does the blog, so does the business. And that's how I believe we're tying this all to the true value of time. Very exciting stuff. On the homepage, I work full time at Service Experts and absolutely love it. I do HVAC, we do plumbing, electrical. Give us a call if you have any of those needs. We have a team across the nation, and they are phenomenal. I built a template, an emergencies contacts template, when I was getting onboarded. I realized there were a bunch of phone numbers I had, my wife doesn't, that people should have. And so this is my lead magnet. If people would like, they can download that template. It is 5 pages and just says things like who's your attorney, business partners, who's the plumber, HVAC, roofer, all these different services that you want your spouse, your family to know. So you just fill it out, and then they have that information. Throw it in a junk drawer. Hopefully they never need it, but if they do, they have it. And then my blog is built on Go High Level, so I'm promoting my affiliate link there. So that's the business model and how I'm driving revenue to sustain the blog and grow it. Next week, I'm full-time at Service Experts. I'm going to see if I can go to my networking event and get back into going to there. Marty and Justin, Emily's sister and husband, are going to be in town with their kids, so that's going to be a ton of fun. And I've not been focused on social media at all. I've not been doing anything at all. I don't want to do anything at all. I deleted social media from my phone. But it is a tool, and it's a tool we're going to leverage. So that's why this is up here. We'll get better at it. MRR, we are at $300 a month, based off 6 subscribers. We're consistent, if nothing else. So these are just the monthly metrics or annual metrics that we track weekly. Everything we're doing is playing with time. Based on this, our annual run rate is $3,552. That is 5 clients paying $27 a month and 1 client paying $150 a month. Next, so year to date, numbers look pathetic, and I would say that is because last year I was still figuring things out. I was still running my entire personal life through America's Holding Company as if it was my own personal holding company. I had not separated and gotten a W-2 job at Kitech yet. So when I got my W-2 at Kitech, that's when I was able to stop using America's Holding Company as my personal holding company and transition to a W-2 employee. Now I'm with Service Experts, which is giving us a bigger footprint nationwide and a product we can sell much faster to more people, which is one of the reasons we made that change. So that's going good. Next, no changes really on the product update. Access card, ornament, flag, owner's manual, silver coin. Those aren't minted yet. I'm still broke. We'll get there. And then future of society. These are the things that when you're a subscriber, if these things happen, you can pay an extra $100 and get more ownership of this system. So this is, think of like Bitcoin, you mine coins. This is how you mine coins with America's holding company. All right, the National Tax Strategy Program, that is what we're recording right now. I've started an X community. No one's joined it yet, but that's where I'm posting these for the time being. And then there's the 5 levels based on whatever level someone subscribes at. So level 1 is $150 per month, and every W-2 employee gets 10 Class B shares of America's holding company as a sign-on bonus, and then 2 shares over time. And then level 2 is $300 per month, and every W-2 employee gets 25 sign-on bonus Class B shares, and then 4 shares per year multiplied by the number of years they've been employed. And so the goal is to say, hey, we're setting aside this amount of money. Every company involved is setting aside this very small amount of money into this very big pot. The goal is to collect a lot of people putting a little bit of their profit. So think of this as your profit, your personal profit, your company's profit. You're taking a little piece of that and putting it into this pot. This pot's ownership is divided up based on the number of years people are involved with the organizations that are adding to the pot. And so as we go through time, we collect more people who are putting into that pot, who are helping sustain that pot on a monthly basis. And they're getting the ownership out of the pot that is going to fuel the company throughout time. And this is how I believe we cycle time. This is how we can take care of each other through time, is through using it as a lever in how a business operates. So I am currently the chairman of the board. There's 3 board of directors, my wife and my parents, although we don't do regular board meetings. They still don't understand this yet, to be transparent. So Class A's shares control the asset. That's 19% of the company is Class A shares, and they have a voting right of 30 votes per share. So I modeled that after Warren Buffett, how he controls Berkshire Hathaway, and Mark Zuckerberg controls Facebook. It's all through voting rights. So these people make decisions on behalf of these people. Class B shares can only be earned over time through being involved in our system. So you have to be a subscriber to earn these shares. Class C shares are what we plan on going public on the stock market with, and that is what we will trade on a regular basis. Anyone can own them. You can buy them. You can sell them. That is the goal for these. This is 51% of the company. Their voting rights are 5-1. These people eventually will be able to get rid of all of these people. because this is about how do we, as a society, take care of each other in the long run. And so it will be simple majority, and it will be, hey, we're going to vote you guys out, or you person out, or you person out, or whatever. Because at the end of the day, that's how I believe life should work. So that is ownership, how it's structured. Right now, this blue is how much ownership is not being given out. That's how much is left with America's holding company. This graph is really to show people that at the end of the day, it is just a pie. Ownership of a company is nothing more than a pie, and it will expand and contrast based on the amount of people involved in it. Now, total shares, this is 19,000 shares. This is 51,000 shares, so 51% of the company, and this is 30,000 shares, 30% of the company. And as we grow, we will do stock splits, and we will issue more stock, and we will use those levers that every company has access to take care of our people, our shareholders, who happen to be the employees working within the companies of everyone involved in this program. I know it's confusing. Someday it may make sense to someone else. All right, and our bank account. Currently we have $96.46. Shares are $1 a share based on how this is all set up. So based on that, we've issued 7,600 shares, and the current bank account is $96. That means America's holding company could purchase 96 Class C shares back from shareholders at $1 per share today if they wanted. I am founder number one. I would purchase 100 shares at $1.50, which would be $150 cash in their pocket today if they needed it. So if you do, reach out to me, let me know. The Class B owner financing, this is just an example based off getting to $25 per share. Once we do that, you could have a cash out of $2,500 one time cash out, you're good. Or you can pick over how many years you want to finance it, determines how much value you get based off today's stock price. So if it's $25 today, and you say, yeah, I'll owner finance it to you for 20 years, then you're getting $7,500 over the 20 years instead of $2,500, but you're getting it in 240 months. So you get a monthly check, we keep the bulk of the money to use to keep growing the company that's driving more revenue in. And as we do that, we're able to pay out our owners because time cycles, everything cycles. And time is the most consumable product in the world. So welcome new subscribers. Don't have any this week. Thank you to our sponsors, which is currently me. I am the person paying $150 a month, and I will till the day I die. And thank you. So if anybody wants to join us, americasholdingcompany.com is the URL. As individuals, so think about this. I look at it kind of like a labor union. Individuals subscribe and companies subscribe. Individuals pay $127 a month the first month, and it's $27 a month after that. Companies pay between $150 and $2,000 a month, and based on that, all their employees get involved in what we're doing. Now, this can be companies/families. I invest as an individual because I want control of that contract, because I like having control of my time. That's very important to me. So that's why I invest as an individual. And so that is what America's holding company is. That is what the National Tax Strategy Education Program is. And I plan on doing this for the next 100 years, or till I die, or pass it on to someone else to carry the torch. So, hope you join us. If you have any questions, reach out. This is my contact. We'll see y'all soon.